Do you know what the devil looks like in a society dominated by Christian culture? The devil is usually depicted as having two long curly horns. This depiction originates from the description of the devil in the Bible, especially in the book of Revelation, where the devil is described as a giant dragon with 10 horns. However, in art and literature, the image of the devil is often simplified to only 2 horns. The purpose of this depiction is to emphasize the evil and evil nature of the devil. The long curly horns symbolize the power and evil nature of the devil, and they are the opposite of the devil and the angel. Angels are usually depicted as having beautiful wings and a glorious image, while the devil is depicted as having ugly and evil features, of which the 2 long curly horns are one of the most prominent features, and looks like a goat. This may also be partly because the goat image of Pan, the shepherd god in Greek mythology, was incorporated into the Christian worldview, and these pagan gods in the past were regarded as demons in the eyes of Christians. Since the devil has this image, is the goat-horned monster witnessed in the Poplik area of the United States. The appearance of the devil legend has it that there is some kind of scary goat-horned monster hiding under the Poplik train bridge, and it is not easy to mess with. It has taken many lives over the years. And the dead have names, not made up. Is there really such a demon hiding under the bridge and taking the lives of Americans tonight? Let's explore this weird but true urban legend. The location Poplik refers to is Poplik Creek near Louisville, Kentucky, USA. There is a trestle bridge on this creek where trains pass, and it is said that the monster with goat horns roams here. What does the goat-horned monster look like? It is said that it is a humanoid monster with goat horns, with a goat's head and a human lower body. The goat-horned monster has thick fur and long, tangled hair. Its limbs are hooved, and it looks like a giant goat with a human body and walking on 2 feet. Where did such a monster come from? Some say it is a hybrid of humans and goats, while others say it is a deformed person who escaped from the circus. But in any case, people cannot catch the goat-horned monster for research and observation. It is said that the goat-horned monster not only looks scary, but it can also hurt humans and take their lives. The goat-horned monster hiding under the train bridge will emit hypnotic radio waves or make strange imitation sounds to induce pedestrians passing by to walk towards the bridge and be hit and killed by the oncoming train. Cars passing under the bridge will also be attacked by the goat-horned monster from the sky. It will jump onto the roof and attack the passengers in the car. There is also a saying that the goat-horned monster holds a bloody axe in its hand and kills passers-by. Is there such a scary goat-horned monster? This mysterious creature is portrayed as very scary in many legends and folk tales, with goat horns, fangs, and sharp claws. Although the scientific community is skeptical about the existence of goat-horned monsters, these terrifying descriptions have aroused people's curiosity and made people begin to doubt whether they really exist. The vivid and bloody descriptions have strengthened the suspicion of the curious. However, despite many legends and eyewitness reports about goat-horned monsters, the scientific community is skeptical about their existence. There is no conclusive scientific evidence to prove the existence of the goat-horned monster, and no real object has been captured or studied. Some scientists believe that these legends may be just the product of people's imagination and fear, or misunderstanding and wrong interpretation. However, it is this mysterious and terrifying description that makes people more curious about the goat-horned monster. Many people began to explore the origin and authenticity of the legendary goat-horned monster. Who has seen the goat-horned monster, and how do you know how it kills people? Like many urban legends, no one can confirm the existence of the goat-horned monster, but the goat-horned monster is different from other urban legends. The people it killed are named and reported in the news. In 1988, a 17-year-old boy named Jack Bamtu came to the Poplik Pier with his friends to explore and find traces of the goat-horned monster. They did not find any evidence of the goat-horned monster, but Xiaoming walked towards the railway track and was unfortunately hit and killed by a passing train. In 2016, a couple came here to explore and also look for the goat-horned monster, but they saw nothing but the bright light of the oncoming train. David, a 41-year-old man, dodged in time and grabbed the edge of the trestle to avoid falling. He was only scratched by the passing train. But his girlfriend, 26-year-old Luo Kui Bain, was not so lucky. She was hit by a train and fell straight down the 80-foot abyss of the trestle and died on the spot. These incidents happened so frequently that the government even built high fences near the railway and hung up no crossing warning signs, but it still couldn't stop curious people from coming to explore and look for monsters. In 2019, 2 young girls came to look for the goat-horned monster, and both were hit by a train and flew off the bridge. 15-year-old Savannah Bright died on the spot, and her companion Kelly Keeling was lucky to survive and is receiving rehabilitation treatment. The hypnotic power of the goat-horned monster seems to be really strong. These people died innocently because they wanted to find it? Were these dead people confused by the hypnosis of the goat-horned monster and walked into a trap, or did they just accidentally break into a place they shouldn't have broken into? Most people can use common sense to clearly judge that regardless of whether the goat monster really exists, the above unfortunate deaths are basically caused by curiosity and carelessness. First of all, curiosity is one of the natural characteristics of human beings, which drives us to explore unknown areas and seek novel experiences. However, when curiosity exceeds reason, we may take risks to contact dangerous things, which increases the risk of accidents. For example, some people may venture into areas where goats are said to appear to satisfy their curiosity about mysterious creatures. Secondly, carelessness is also one of the causes of misfortune. When faced with unknown situations, we tend to ignore some details or fail to be fully prepared. This carelessness may cause us to be unable to cope with sudden dangerous situations, resulting in injury or even death. In short, regardless of whether the goat monster really exists, the above unfortunate deaths are basically caused by curiosity and carelessness. The goat monster may have hypnotic power, but if there were no curious explorations, how could people accidentally walk behind the no-crossing fence and eventually be hit by a train? Perhaps, this is the magic of urban legends. Urban legends are more than just stories. They are a mysterious force that can create a real monster. In every corner of the city, people tell stories about this monster. Some say it is a huge creature, towering into the sky, with extremely powerful power. Others say it is a demon hiding in the dark and only appears at night. Whatever the form of the monster, its existence has become a mystery in the hearts of city residents. The magic of urban legends lies in their ability to inspire people's imagination and fear. These stories are often based on real events, but after being passed on by word of mouth, they gradually become distorted and exaggerated. People feel a mysterious power in the legend, an existence beyond reality. As urban legends spread, the image of the monster gradually took root in people's hearts. They began to walk cautiously in the dark night, fearing that the monster would suddenly appear. They began to look around during the day, trying to find traces of the monster. The atmosphere of the city became tense and full of mystery. However, the magic of urban legends is not just to bring fear and tension. It makes people curious about it, and curiosity forms its true form. It doesn't need to use sharp horns to kill people, let alone sharp axes. It only needs to make people let down their guard and immerse themselves in the fun of adventure, while ignoring more daily dangers, and it can easily take people's lives. Do you also want to find the traces of the goat-horned monster? Be careful, you may not find it at all, and directly become a ghost under the train.